Hi, ladies. How are you? I know it seems like it's been forever. I've been away, of course, with the holidays. Everything's just been so crazy. I'm so glad to get back in the swing of things and talk to you every week again. I'm Leela Thomasone, love stylist and marriage alchemist. And I want to talk to you today about this really, really common mistake and that I hope you are not making in your marriage. And I just had to get the word out about this because I'm realizing how common it is, and it's so, so simple. Um, yeah, I just want people to have happy marriages and have very satisfying relationships. And I want to make women aware of how important sex is in your marriage. And I'm saying this because I'm hearing stories that that wives are just turning their husbands away from for sex, like just on a regular basis, not thinking anything of it, thinking the marriage should just go on as it's always been, but as roommates, basically. And I want you to know and have a sense of empathy for how different your husband's needs are than yours. And I know we hear all the time about how we should be independent, we shouldn't have to rely on men, we shouldn't be subservient to men. Um, but this is not about men and women. This is about you and your partner, your life partner that you've chosen to spend the rest of your life with, and how you need a foundation of trust and empathy with each other. So you need to understand what each other are going through, right? There's two of you in the relationship. You both have needs. You both have desires. And so we can't just completely neglect what our husbands are going through and what they want. So I want to let you know what sex means to your husband. He derives connection, he derives self-esteem, he derives his ability and his self-worth from whether he's able to please you and make you happy. And sex is a big, big part of that. That is a really big way that he feels connected to you and feels like he's doing his job as a husband. So, and no amount of explaining to him that you don't need it is going to resolve that. So don't even get that in your head at this moment. Right off the bat, just to warn you there. It's just wired into us, right? Where men and women are different. We have different expectations in relationships. And I'm telling you, this is very, very important to him. And he wants, so your ability to receive his affection and his love for you is very, very important. And a lot of times we feel guilty for receiving, which is so, so sad, because if it makes him happy to give to you and to please you, then how could that be a bad thing, to accept that love and affection? So yeah, I just wanted to emphasize how important it is for your marriage, how important it is for your husband, and also to go a little bit deeper. So like I said, it's not about men and women in general. It's not about being subservient. It's about being in a partnership, right? And to trust and have that affection and that connection and bond with each other. So why is trust important? So what I hear from women is, what if I'm tired? What if I don't feel well? What if I'm just not in the mood? And this is the person that you've pledged to share your life with. You might have children together. Your finances are maybe commingled. There's a really, really high need for trust in this situation, right? So one way to make sure you're building on that trust all the time is to give trust, right? can build up his capacity for being trustworthy by your ability to be trusting of him. So when you can allow him to have and I'm not saying this, you have to say this in words, but in your actions, in your behavior, in your attitude, in your mindset, if your thought is, he can take my comfort into account, he knows if I'm extra tired or if I'm, sick or whatever, he can make that decision, and I trust his judgment when it comes to him initiating sex with you and you being able to say yes. That doesn't mean that you're disregarding your needs or your comfort or your safety. It means that you're telling your husband, I trust you to take my needs into account, right? So it's a give and take. Both of you are present in the relationship. No one should be just silent, I have no needs, everything's about you, right? You both need to be present in order to connect. So all that being said, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to take steps to renew and rejuvenate your marriage? Are you going to finally meet that someone that you can have a strong and healthy marriage with? And how are you going to get there? So go to my page, limitlessbyleela.com, and sign up for a free intro session with me. I can help you figure out the next steps, or sign up for one of my programs right there. You can also purchase mentoring packages right there.